Imagine being mocked by the world, dismissed as a fool, and living a life of poverty, only to rise and become one of your kingdom's greatest warriors. What would it take to turn a beggar into a general? Enter Princess Pyongyang, the daughter of a king, who defied her father and chose love and belief over wealth and status. She saw potential in Ondal, the man everyone else called a fool, and together they proved that true greatness is forged not by birthright, but by the heart and unshakable determination. Ready to dive into the epic transformation of a man who went from being laughed at to leading armies? This is the legend of Ondal and Princess Pyongyang, where love truly conquers all. Let's begin. In ancient Korea, there was a kingdom called Goguryeo, one of the three great powers that ruled the peninsula. Among its royalty was Princess Pyongyang, a woman known not only for her beauty and grace, but also for her tendency to cry easily. From a young age, her father, King Pyongwon, would tease her, saying, "If you don't stop crying, I'll marry you off to Ondal the fool." Ondal was a beggar, poor and ridiculed by the people. His foolishness, they said, wasn't due to a lack of intelligence, but because of his poverty and simple life. He was mocked, ignored, and treated as an outcast. Yet Ondal, despite his ragged clothes and low status, had a kind heart. Living at the kingdom's edge, he cared tirelessly for his aging mother. People called him a fool, but his dedication was unwavering. His quiet perseverance went unnoticed, but his life was about to change unexpectedly. Years passed, and Princess Pyongyang grew into a strong-willed young woman. As was tradition, her marriage became a hot topic among the kingdom's nobles, with many wealthy suitors vying for her hand. But Pyongyang remembered her father's childhood taunt, and to everyone's shock, she declared that she would marry none other than Ondal. The royal court was stunned. King Pyongwon was furious. How could his daughter, a princess, throw away her royal privilege to marry a beggar? But Pyongyang was firm. She had seen something in Ondal that no one else had, the potential for greatness hidden beneath his humble exterior. Pyongyang left the palace behind and sought out Ondal. When she arrived at his home, she found him living in poverty with his mother. Both Ondal and his mother were astounded by her proposal. How could a princess live the life of a beggar's wife? At first they refused, feeling unworthy. But Pyongyang would not be deterred. She was willing to leave behind the luxuries of royal life to stand by his side because she believed in him. Eventually, Ondal accepted her proposal, and they were married. Their marriage was not built on wealth or status, but on mutual respect, belief in each other, and the determination to rise above their circumstances. With Pyongyang by his side, Ondal's life began to change. She encouraged him to train in martial arts, pushing him to realize his untapped potential. Day by day, Ondal improved, his skills as a fighter and a leader growing stronger. He learned to ride, to wield a sword, and to lead men. The beggar they had once mocked was gone. Ondal was becoming something else entirely, a warrior, a man of strength and honor. His transformation was astonishing, and soon people began to take notice. The once ridiculed fool was now earning the respect of soldiers and nobles alike. As his reputation grew, Ondal was offered a position in Goguryeo's military. At first, many doubted him. How could a man who had once begged on the streets lead an army? But Ondal proved himself again and again. His bravery on the battlefield, his strategic mind, and his leadership earned him victories and respect. Even King Pyongwon, who had once mocked him, could no longer deny Ondal's abilities. Ondal rose through the ranks, eventually becoming a general of Goguryeo's army. His journey from beggar to general was nothing short of extraordinary, fueled by his own perseverance and Pyongyang's unwavering belief in him. But Ondal's story ends in tragedy. In a fierce battle defending Goguryeo's borders, Ondal was killed. His death was a heartbreaking loss, not only to the kingdom but to Princess Pyongyang, who had believed in him when no one else did. She mourned deeply for the man who had transformed from Ondal the fool into a hero. Their story became a legend, a tale passed down through generations. It reminds us that greatness can come from the most unexpected places, and that love has the power to transform lives, inspiring even the humblest of people to achieve extraordinary things. Thank you so much for watching till the end. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. and make sure to turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates. See you in the next video. Thanks again.